Hi friends, thanks for coming today. What we're going to work on is writing words and sentences from dictation. So you're going to need a pencil or a pen, a piece of paper, and if you haven't already made a finger tapping hand, you want to do that. So this would be what you would make if you write with your right hand. Make a hand just like that. Label 1, 2, and 3 and have this circle here ready for your place to pound our words. If you are left-handed, you'll want to trace your hand just like this and then write 1, 2, 3 just like that, and then again you'll have your circle there to pound your words there. All right, so what we're going to work on today is our digraph that we talked about the other day. So we were talking about SH. And remember, a digraph is when there are two letters that are written together that make one single sound. So remember, these make the sound sh together. Now, if you have a highlighter, what we'll do is highlight as we're writing. If you don't worry about it. But if you do, that'll just point that out to you again, that those two letters stick together to make one sound. All right, here we go. Okay, I want you to have your pen or pencil in the hand that you write with, and your other hand should be right over your tapping hand that you just made. Now, if you didn't make one, that's okay. You can just tap on the table. That works as well. Okay, I'm going to say the word, and then you will pound it afterwards. And then remember, you flip your fingers in the air right above that hand. And that's when we say flip and float. So they kind of just float right over the top of the hand. And then you tap 1, 2, 3 with the sounds. All right, our first word is shop. Pound, shop. Tap, sh, p. Write it. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and write it. You can always pause the video each time after I say a word and then start it up again. Okay, here I go. Sh, p. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my SH digraph that says sh, just so I can remember those are two letters that make one sound. Okay, our next word is shut. Pound, shut. Sh, t. Write it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write mine. Again, if you're not done, just pause the video until you're done and then check it. Sh, t. And again, I'm going to highlight my sh. And hopefully yours looks like mine. All right, our next word is rash. Pound, rash. Sh. Write it. And I'll go ahead and write mine. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight my SH right there, rash. Okay, our next word is ship. Pound, ship. Sh, p. Write it. Okay, I'm going to write mine now. Sh, p. And again, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my SH there. Sh, ip, ship. All right, now our next word is dish. Pound, dish. D, I, sh. Write it. Okay, I'm going to write mine. D, I, sh. And highlight my sh. Okay, we're going to do just one more. This one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge because it's a compound word. So what we do is we pound each syllable separately and write them. So I'm going to help you through this one. The word is catfish. Pound cat. Tap k, a, t, and write it. K, a, t. Pound fish. Tap f, I, sh, and write that syllable. F, I, sh. And highlight your SH. And we read the whole word together as catfish. Now let's go to the top and let's read all of our words together nice and fluently. Shop, shut, rash, ship, dish, catfish. All right. Next up is sentence dictation. Let's review a few things before we write our sentences. We remember that sentences start with a capital, end with an end mark. That might be a period. It could be a question mark. Could be an exclamation mark. We need spaces in between words so we can easily read them. And I will say the sentence twice, and then on the third time we'll all say it together, and you will pound each word before you write it. Okay, here we go. The fish is in his dish. The fish is in his dish. Pound it. The fish is in his dish. Go ahead and write it. You can pause the video, and then when you're ready, go ahead and resume it and check yours with mine. Okay, I'm going to write mine. The fish is in his dish. And don't forget your end mark there. And then what I want you to do is think about what are the red words that are in these sentences as we write them. I want you to underline them. We know the, we've learned is, and we've learned his. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight our new sound. SH says shh. So now I've got my sentence, the fish is in his dish. All right, the next sentence, can she shut the shop? Can she shut the shop? Pound it. Can she shut the shop? Pause the video and write it. Okay, I'm going to write mine. Start with a capital. Can she shut the shop? Now, listen to how I ask it. Can she shut the shop? So that would be a question. So we're going to put a question mark there. And then let's go ahead and highlight the red words that we know. We know she, and again we know the. And highlight your SH digraphs in she and shut and shop. All right, so we have one more sentence now. Dan has a rash on his shin. Dan has a rash on his shin. Pound it. Dan has a rash on his shin. Pause the video and write it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write mine. Dan is a name, and it's also the beginning of a sentence. 2 reasons to capitalize it. Dan has a rash on his shin. And end with an end mark, my period. All right, so our red words that we know are has, a, and his. All 3 red words. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight our SH digraph there. And that one. And now let's go ahead and read all 3 sentences. The fish is in his dish. Can she shut the shop? Dan has a rash on his shin. Okay, that's it for this lesson. So we will see you next time. In the next lesson, I'll do another video with another new letter for us. So enjoy the rest of your day. Get out and get some sunshine, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.